In our last video on this Gforce pump shotgun, we discussed the problem of the magazine follower. We went to Numerich Arms and I found one for a Mossberg 500 12 gauge, new. It was $7 and some odd cents. Now, I remember these things as metal, which I believe it is. Okay, here's the one that was in there, the plastic one, and here's the brand new Mossberg. Kind of looking at them, they're a little bit different, but this thing should just go down in there and give us no trouble. I'm going to see here for a minute. Yes. Okay, this thing slides back and forth in there like it should, where the plastic one wouldn't do that. And now it's just a matter of sticking the spring back. And I did bend this plastic thing out and get it in there so it doesn't fold over. And you have to be careful when you push this in to make sure that the coils of the spring don't push down on this plastic piece and deform it. So I'm going to go off camera for a minute, because the way I do this, I have to stand it on the floor and use my thumbs to get this to line up right and do this. And then what we'll do is assemble the gun, and we'll stick 4 high brass shells in there and see if we fix the problem. I wasn't going to bore you with the details of showing you the assembly, disassembly, but again, getting that spring back in there without binding or pulling on the plug, part of the problem could have been that after I cleaned it and got the part loose, that it was binding on the end cap, and that's why it wouldn't take the 5 shells. So let's see if we can. And it binds a little still. There is that nick in there. And there we go. It only takes 4. Okay, so 4 in a mag. So that was going, but it was binding. So I believe, yeah, that's the extent of it. I believe that is, the problem is solved. Now this thing used to come up. Now I don't know if we have a problem with that lifter arm. Yep. Now I got a problem with the lifter arm. Got to pull that out. So now we can unload her. Alright, so supposedly we fixed it. Smoother action there. Now the only thing that gets me, because I remember when I used to load these, I'd push that down, load these, then with it closed, if I pulled back, this would snap back into place with a tug. It doesn't appear to be doing that. Huh. So it looks like our mechanism's acting up. Well, we'll take it out and shoot it and see what happens. It's not the pin that's screwed up, it's this pin here, so that should not be affecting it, but I don't know now if our mechanism's malfunctioning because of whatever. Not quite sure. That's what it should do. Don't know, guys. I don't know. That thing should kind of bounce back down in there. So we'll take it out to the range again and see what happens out on the range. This thing could be screwed up already, however how you look at it. But hopefully that fixed the problem where the slugs or the ammo wouldn't get up into the pump. Alright, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned, and we'll do some more work on these things as the problems arise.